Hello, good morning, good day, good afternoon. Okay, have you taken your breakfast, lunch, or dinner yet? Because if you haven't, please do so before we start our lesson for today. So I'm teacher Renika from SK Partai Kecil, and today our lesson is about this, writing introduction and conclusion. This is for the topic tailor-made in your textbook. So today, get ready to write an introduction and conclusion for a paragraph. So, how to write an introduction and conclusion. In your textbook on page 108, you are given this text about Indian attire, okay? But this is just a paragraph without introduction and without conclusion. Ini tiada pengenalan dan tiada penutup. Introduction is pengenalan, conclusion is penutup. Jadi teks ini tiada kedua-dua itu. So today, you're going to write an introduction and conclusion. You are given few words to help you write the introduction and also the conclusion. You can check it out on in your textbook on page 108. Okay. So what is an introduction? Okay, before we write about introduction, let's get to know what introduction is. So introduction is an opening, okay? Pembukaan. To grab people attention, the reader's attention. Dia biasanya di permulaan, okay, permulaan kepada teks ya, untuk menarik minat para pembaca. So in your textbook, it is written, an introduction is the first paragraph in a composition. It has a thesis statement which shows what the composition will be about. Okay, dia menerangkan tentang apakah yang akan ditulis di dalam karangan tersebut. So people will know what they are going to read. Okay, baca saja introduction, orang sudah tahu. Okay, kandungannya apa seterusnya. So an introduction is an opening. Okay, it is at the beginning of the composition in the first paragraph. Okay, so that is an introduction ya, pembukaan. Mestilah menarik minat dan memberitahu pembaca apakah seterusnya yang akan dibaca di dalam kandungan teks itu. So that is an introduction. Example is also given in your textbook on page 108. Okay, that is an introduction. How about closure? So, conclusion. Yeah, a conclusion is a closure, penutup, tutup semua. It wraps up everything. Okay, it summarizes everything. In your textbook, it is written, a conclusion is the last paragraph of a composition. Okay, dia terletak di baris terakhir, okay, karangan itu. It may start with a phrase like in conclusion, to sum up, or to conclude. Ia biasanya menggunakan prasa-prasa seperti ini. In conclusion, to sum up, or to conclude. Boleh pilih mana salah satu sekiranya menulis conclusion nanti ya. It summarizes the main idea from each paragraph or gives opinion about the topic. It summarizes. Okay? It summarizes about the main idea and gives opinion about the topic. Di penghujung tu, dia akan simpulkan semua dan kamu boleh memberi pandangan kamu tentang topik yang telah diperkatakan bermula daripada introduction, paragraph dan akhirnya di penghujung tu kamu bagi opinion. Okay? So this is a conclusion. Remember, it wraps up everything. You don't have to write long for that. So how to write an introduction and how to write a conclusion. Okay. To make it easier for you, I have written an example of introduction and also conclusion. So let's have a look. So for this text, Indian attire, the words given for introduction in your textbooks are three main, attire, and Indian. So you may use or may not use this word to help you write the introduction. Kamu boleh guna ayat-ayat ini ataupun tidak mau guna pun tidak apa untuk menulis kamu punya introduction. This is to give you idea what you should write. Okay, so I come up with this. Since the paragraph mentioning about three main attire for the Indian community, so I straightforward just write it here. There are three main Indian attire. Terus saja straight to the point ya. Kerana di dalam karangan ini menyebut tentang tiga pakaian itu, jadi di introduction saya terus tulis yang kita akan membaca mengenai ketiga-tiga ini. There are three main Indian attire. Even if there are dozens of traditional dresses worn by both women and men, these three attires is widely recognized everywhere. Walaupun ada banyak lagi pakaian tradisional masyarakat itu, tapi ketiga-tiga ini adalah yang paling famous dan paling dikenali. Jadi apakah ketiga-tiga pakaian itu? So what are the three attires? So I just write, they are sari, salwar kameez and vashti. Saya terus tulis nama ketiga-tiga pakaian itu sebab ketiga-tiga inilah yang akan disebut di dalam paragraph. So in the introduction, I just let the readers know what they are going to read later on. Di bagian introduction ini saya terus saja bagi tahu para pembaca mengenai ketiga-tiga pakaian itu. Ada tiga pakaian dan apakah ketiga-tiga pakaian itu dan kenapa ianya dipilih sebab widely recognized everywhere. So this is an example for introduction. Remember, an introduction is an opening, okay, to grab people attention. And you also have to let the readers know through introduction what they are going to read later on. Melalui introduction ini, para pembaca seharusnya tahu apa yang mereka akan baca seterusnya. So this is an example for introduction. How about conclusion? Okay. Conclusion, the words given are Indian attire, unique, stylish, and comfortable. Okay. Just like the introduction, you may use or may not use this word to help you write the intro, the conclusion. Kamu boleh guna ataupun tidak guna. But these words are given to help you to get the idea on what to write later on for the conclusion. So this is the conclusion that I have come up with. Okay, in the introduction and in the paragraph, it's already mentioned about the three main attire, which is sari, salwar kameez, and veshti, and another elaborate information. So in conclusion, kamu boleh juga guna to sum up or to conclude, but I just use in conclusion, all these three attires are the most elegant and sophisticated Indian attire that one can think of. Jadi saya simpulkan bahawa ketiga-tiga ini adalah yang paling elegan dan paling sophisticated bagi masyarakat India. They are unique and comfortable to wear. They can make anyone look stylish, beautiful, and special. So this is what the opinion I have. Pada pendapat saya, selepas membaca semua ini, ketiga-tiga pakaian ini boleh membuatkan pemakainya kelihatan stylish, cantik, bergaya, okay, stylish, beautiful, and special. So this is the conclusion to sum up everything. Okay, kamu baca perenggan dan ini adalah yang kamu dapat simpulkan. Ketiga-tiga pakaian ini menarik, elegan, sangat selesa untuk dipakai dan boleh membuat pemakainya kelihatan cantik. So that is the conclusion. And I start with the phrase in conclusion. Nanti kamu boleh pilih ayat lain untuk start the phrase, starting phrase ya, for example to sum up ataupun to conclude. So this is the example for introduction and also for conclusion. So later on, you can write your own. Ini adalah contoh yang saya beri. Selepas ini, silalah buat mengikut idea masing-masing. Okay? Use your own creativity and idea to write the introduction and conclusion for this paragraph on page 108. Ada ayat sudah diberi ya untuk intro dengan conclusion. Jadi boleh kembangkan berdasarkan contoh yang telah saya beri. So this is your first task. Tugasan pertama anda adalah ini, menulis intro dan closure untuk teks di muka surat 108. You may refer to the example that I have given to make it easier for you to write the intro, and also the conclusion. Okay, the first task. Another task for you. Okay, easy. Okay, this is your second task. Okay, you also have to write an introduction and conclusion. Okay, I have found a paragraph for you on the internet. It's about sari, mengenai sari ya, pakaian tradisional masyarakat India. So this is just a paragraph. You have to write an introduction and also the conclusion for this. Kamu kenalah menulis introduction dan juga conclusion untuk teks ini ya. Okay, just like on page 108, sama seperti di muka surat 108, saya juga memberi perkataan-perkataan yang boleh digunakan untuk membantu kamu menulis introduction and conclusion. For introduction, you have sari, traditional, female, garment, and India. For conclusion, you have the word worn, special occasion, and beautiful. So you may use these words to help you write your introduction and conclusion. Okay, you may also refer to the example that I have given just now on how to write this. So all these tasks, please do this in your composition exercise book. Sila buat latihan ini di buku karangan Anda. So by now, I hope you know what is introduction and what is conclusion and how to write them. So that is all for today. Don't forget to do your exercise. Have a nice day.